In this video, I will demonstrate how to create the geometry for tutorial number 7. Because we will be creating C-axis toolpaths, we will be using the top and right construction planes for this tutorial. Select planes from the status bar and choose top view. The first thing we will do is select the Create Rectangle command. Input a width of -3 and a height of 0.5. Now select the origin. If you are not able to view your entire part, select the fit icon to view the rectangle. From here, choose the Create Line Parallel command. Select the right vertical line as shown and pick a point to the left of it. Input a distance of 0.5 and select the Apply button. Repeat this step 2 more times, inputting a distance of 1 and 1.5. Now pick the bottom horizontal line and select a point above it. Input a distance of 0.75 and select the Apply button. Repeat this step, inputting a distance of 1. Choose the OK button to exit the command. Now we will create a point. This point will be needed to indicate to Mastercam when we want to drill using the C-axis drill toolpath. From here, choose the command Create, Point, Position. Select the Fast Point command and input the coordinates -0.75, 0, and 0.6495. Now press Enter. Your point will appear as shown. Select the isometric view and press the OK button. Now select the top view. Now choose the Trim Break Extend command to complete the geometry in the top view. Enable the Trim One Entity button and pick the entities as shown. Then select the Divide option and pick the entities as shown. Select the OK button. Your drawing will appear as shown up to this point. Now we will change levels before we start creating the rest of the geometry. This will aid us in keeping the geometry organized. Left-click on Levels in the status bar. Click in the Name dialog box and input a name of Top View Geometry. Then click in the number area and enter in a level number of 2. Then press Enter. Now give the level number 2 the name of Right View Geometry. Ensure level number 2 is the active level. Select the X in the visible column of level 1 to make it invisible. Now select the OK button to exit the level manager. Now we have to set the right construction plane. To do this, select the right view from the toolbar. This will change the graphics view and construction plane simultaneously. From here, we must set the construction mode to 2D and input a Z depth of -0.5. Press Enter. This will allow us to only create geometry at that depth in the right construction plane. From here, select the Create Polygon command. Ensure that corner is enabled, the number of sides is set to 6, and input a radius of 0.75. Then pick the origin to position the polygon and select the OK button. If necessary, choose the Fit icon to view the geometry on your screen. Now set the Z depth to -1 and press Enter. Again, choose the Create Polygon command. Ensure corner is still enabled, change the number of sides to 8, and input a radius of 1. Now select the Expand arrow in the upper left corner of the dialog box. Input a rotation amount of 22.5 degrees. This will rotate the polygon by the specified amount. Select the origin to place the polygon and pick the OK button. Your geometry should appear as shown up to this point. Now we will create an arc knowing the radius and endpoints. Choose the command Create Arc Endpoints. Input a radius of 1 and then select the 2 endpoints as shown on the large polygon. Select the bottom arc as the one to keep and pick the OK button to exit the command. We will now rotate the part. Choose the X-Form Rotate command. This will allow us to rotate the arc we just created. Select the arc and press Enter on your keyboard to end the selection. Enable Copy, increase the number of instances to 7, enable Angle Between, and input an angle of 45 degrees. Hit Enter to preview the arc's rotation. Ensure they appear as shown on my screen and then select the OK button. Select the Clear Colors icon to return the entities on your screen to the system color. Select the Delete Entities icon and select the lines which make up the large polygon. Hit the End Selection button once you have selected all 8 lines that you would like to remove from your screen. Your part should appear as shown up to this point. Now we will fillet the arcs using the Fillet Chains command. Choose the Fillet Chains command. This will allow us to create fillets on a selected entity in one step. Pick the entity as shown and choose the OK button. Input a fillet size of 0.1 and ensure all corners is enabled. Also be sure the fillet style is set to normal and that trim is enabled. Now select the OK button to exit the command. We will now create bolt circles. Select the command Create Arc Circle Center Point. Change the diameter to 0.125. Now select the arc center point as shown. Click the OK button to exit the command. Then we will use the XForm Rotate command to rotate the arc around the part. Select XForm Rotate. Select the circle as shown and then press the End Selection button. Ensure copy is enabled and increase the number of instances to 7. Also, enable angle between and input an angle of 45 degrees. Now select the OK button to rotate the circles. Pick the Clear Colors icon to return the colors back to the original system colors. Your geometry should appear as shown up to this point. Left-click on Level in the status bar. Select All On in the Level Manager to see all the geometry. Now select the OK button to exit the Level Manager. From here, select the isometric view from the toolbars. Your geometry should appear as shown. Next, select the top view from the toolbars. Left-click on Levels and make level number 1 active. To hide the entities on level number 2, select the All Off button to remove it. Now select the OK button to exit the Level Manager. Your part should appear as shown. Once completed, save the file. This will complete the video for the geometry creation portion of tutorial number 7. In the next video, I will cover the setup sheet, tool settings, and stock setup.